Hey, and welcome back to Without a Doubt, the podcast, where we explore the transformative journey of breaking cycles and embracing our truest self. I'm Matt, a cycle breaker, freelancer, and sprinkle of reality. Each week, we dive into conversations that challenge conventional thinking and inspire personal growth. Here, you're going to find practical tips to help you navigate your own path forward towards authenticity. Whether you're looking to overcome limiting beliefs, create meaningful change in your life, or simply live more authentically, you're in the right place. So get ready to break the cycles that are holding you back and start living a life that truly reflects who you are meant to be. We save our favorite perfume for a special day. We wait for the perfect moment to wear that outfit, the perfect time to post our TikTok, the perfect time for our vacation, the perfect wedding date, the perfect everything. We wait for the prime opportunity to take prime advantage, but what exactly are we waiting for? In a matter of a second, our entire lives can change. It can be the very last time you ever get to do something, see someone, or go somewhere. We never know when it'll be our very last time. The last time you high-five someone, or maybe give someone a hug, or maybe it will be the very last time you even tell someone, see you later. I have vivid memories of hugging someone goodbye for the very last time, and I didn't even know it. One of my friends, when his life ended, I was impacted by our very last interactions. When my dad passed away, our very last interactions are the ones that replayed in my mind. In 1 second, our lives can change with a diagnosis, a news event, or even an outside source. One day, you don't have cancer, but then the next day, you do. The thing is, life is short, and it may seem like a long time when looking at it on a year basis, but our time alive here is not guaranteed. That means our moments, our plans, and our ideas aren't either. It means that we need to truly treasure the moments that we have and find gratitude and appreciation for the now. I started reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and I know I have long moments where I am trapped in my mind. Undoubtedly, where the power of now is shadowed by the absence of someone or something that I missed. Or my mind is leading me into the future with daydreams and a sense of wonder. The days sometimes wiggle by, and before you know it, the end of 1 month is gone and a new month is here. We so often feel like the time goes by fast, but is it because we're trapped in our minds, replaying our past, envisioning our future? Growing up, my grandma always said, time feels like it goes faster the older you get, and it had me thinking. We're just so busy and consumed by everything that we don't have the sense to live in the now. We're so distracted that our current moments quickly become memories. We move on and continue and keep pressing. We rarely get to sit, enjoy, and just embrace the now moments. I too am guilty of this. The times I find myself more in the present is when I'm emerging myself within nature. I'm taking myself away from technology. I'm taking myself away from technology, and I'm truly breathing in the world around me. Reddit users say that life goes faster because once we're out of school, we are just full force living life, trying to figure it all out. And yes, I do agree. I think once we're out of school and that regulated time of breaks, a structure that is done for us, we have to learn that for ourselves. We have to add that in so we can be active members of society. But we also have to learn how to take breaks as human beings in society. It really makes me think about my grandma, who has told me time and time before how she became a cigarette smoker. Because those are really the only times at the hospital that people got breaks during work. So she took up smoking so she could take a 10-minute break. Kendra's mom was also a nurse and would buy fake cigarettes and take breaks at the hospital. It's like you have to create the time to rest, to live, and to enjoy breaks. I started off by talking about how we save our favorite things for special occasions, but how we tend to save things and then they end up expiring, or the trend is dead, or the value is no longer there. Back in 2017, I bought a perfume that was about $300. Judge me, whatever. This isn't my usual spending purchase, but I really love this perfume and had gotten a bonus check, so I said, what the hell? Well, I still have that perfume, and apparently perfume expires, but it still smells great. When I first got it, I actually would only spray like one pump once in a while when I went out and did something. But then I started saying, like, why am I saving this? I really only need one pump of the perfume. And I know for a fact when I run out, I will buy more. I was saving my perfume for a rainy day when I should be using what I want, when I want, because who knows if I'm even going to get that rainy day. And you know what? That's living. That's life. That's living life on our terms. It's 2024 and I still have this old ass perfume that solid one pump does the job. But for so long, I didn't use it and I was just saving it. And now I'm like, life is short, what the hell? I'm just gonna smell good. My perfume was a reminder about living my life. This is also a reminder episode about taking vacations and doing the bucket list things. I know financials can get the best of us. If we don't have that, we don't have money to spend, but it shouldn't actually be the deterrent for us humankind to live our life. We need the breaks, we need the time away from distractions, and this is how we recharge so we can keep chugging forward. When you're in school, they give you breaks because no one can actually sit around and learn for that long. Think about that in life. When you're busy and you're living and working and doing and filling the cracks of life, you eventually get tired and you need a break. Hello, vacation. Hello, holiday. Take it. These high levels of stress will wear us down, and in order for us to really savor this life, we have to actually live it. We have to be able to taste it and not just eat it because we're hungry. You have to be able to enjoy your meals. Growing up, my mom took vacations with us kids. Although it was always at the same hotel, she even asked for the same room. It was something we all loved and something we looked forward to. We are Florida beach bums. Any water, any sun, and we are going to be happy. We did the same trip 2 times a year, maybe sometimes 3, but she never really did any traveling or any other vacations. That beach trip was our vacation spot for over 15 years. I learned the art of traveling and love for living and seeing new things from my aunt. She showed me how to use a map, staying with the music blasting and the windows down and taking the scenic route, even if it took longer. She always brought me along on the road trips and I was able to see so much more than just the beach. I savored these trips and in my mind, they were weeks long, even though they were like probably only a week. I want to feel like that again, like a kid with no sense of time. But as we age, life seems to get more hectic and chaotic and we stop creating these moments of magic. The trips where you come back feeling like you could give the next few months a wham bam, we need those. I think that getting out of our bubble that we have created is how we can actually blow up some bigger bubbles for ourselves and elevate our own life. It's like how we can actually embrace our own bubble and find gratitude for what we do have is by getting out of that bubble. And I'm not saying that life doesn't deal us some shitty shit. The quality of life we live can sometimes be determined by outside sources, but I do think that we have the ability to fix and create better outcomes for ourselves. We have the ability to find a silver lining, create a positive shift, or truly confront making the most of our time here. Living in the moment can be really tough. The brain can be swirling and those tabs I cannot close, they just keep accumulating. But if you're anything like me, and sometimes you feel this way, I want to share some tips that can bring you back to the present moment. And as cliche as some of these might be, they do fucking work. So if you find yourself pushing back, I'm going to ask you why. First off, I mentioned before, I really enjoy getting into nature, but go for a walk, hit the beach, sit in the grass, watch the clouds. A helpful technique that can bring you back to the present moment, it's the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding exercise where you take a moment and pause. Name 5 things that you can see around you, 4 things that you can touch or feel, 3 distinct sounds that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. Try it out. Go for a nature walk and sense that so you can try to get to be more in the present moment. Secondly, let's schedule some time to get creative or get our hands dirty. I mean this in a way like working on your hobbies. For me, that's crafting or gardening, but for you, that could be other things like cooking, building, gaming, whatever that you truly enjoy doing. Then you knew this is coming. Get off your damn phone. Turn off the TV and stop relying on entertainment from a blue light screen. I mean this in all seriousness. Beware of all the social media traps, apps, games, all of these things on our phones, the TV programming. We're infiltrated by blue light. Our anxieties and mental health are relying on us moving our bodies and working our brains. You can take up a form of writing, meditation, breath work, any of that stuff in order to bring yourself home to you. And this is my way of saying if you're ever feeling mind, soul, and body are disconnected, we need to work them back into alignment. We need to find our connectedness in order to harness our truest self. I know sometimes we're living. Not really living, we're just going through the motions. We're here breathing and eating and shitting. We're adult babies. We're waiting for our next big thing, for us to wear those shoes, the next prompt to wear that dress. But now's the time. Now's the prime time to be living. Now's the time to book the vacation, not waiting for when. Tomorrow is not promised. Today is barely even guaranteed. Don't wait to tell someone you love them. Don't wait to book the vacation. You could be 85 and saying, dang, I wish I did that. Or sadly enough, we might not even make it to 85. So what the fuck are we waiting for? Maybe it was this podcast episode. Go at it, baby girl. Your life is waiting for you to fucking handle that shit. Go live it. Go out and live your life like the badass you are. You are without a doubt meant to make the most of your authentic journey. Don't hold back and just be you. I will see you next week for a little more. XOXO, your girl Mad. See you around.